Hi guys, so recently my friends at Just Essentials contacted me asking if I wanted to renew some brushes that have recently come on the scene by a company called Exposed. And being a huge fan already of Exposed and Just Essentials, I was really excited to try them. I received 5 brushes in total and 2 pairs of eyelashes. The eyelashes I will review in a separate video because I want to do try-ons, etc., and it'll just be easier to do in a completely just separate video. But the brushes I received was the Brow Definer brush, a flat top kabuki brush. These have all been used for this. The powder brush, the contour brush, and the concealer brush. I've never tried any brushes from Exposed before. I believe these are very new to the market, and yeah, I thought I would show you guys a first impressions using them so you could see how they worked, what I thought of them on first tries, and yeah, that's that. If you guys want to see how I got on and want to know a little bit more about these brushes, then just keep watching. You can also find out where to buy these brushes in the description box below as well, so if you want to go check them out, you can. Okay, so let's start with brows because I can't be dealing with looking at myself with just eye makeup on. I just think it looks crap. So the brow brush is this one here. So as you can see, it's quite stiff. So for brow product, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and this is in the shade Auburn. And I'm just going to dip my brush in there. Doesn't look like it's picking up too much, which can be good, can also be quite bad. And I haven't got anything on my brows really at the moment, just a little tiny bit of brow definer. But that's mostly worn off anyway. I'm going to start with underneath. And it's definitely really easy to use. It feels really nice because it's really light. So the brushes definitely did a good job. It's definitely done what it's meant to. It's defined it really well. Definitely distributed the product really well across the eye itself. I definitely like this brush. I think this brush is great for people that are looking for a good brow brush for using this kind of product. I'm not sure how it would work with powder, but for gel it's really good, and I find that's really hard to find. So before I do my base, I'm just going to pop on a bit of my Nivea Men's Aftershave Balm. For foundation, the brush I'm going to use is the flat top kabuki brush. And this is a jewel, I think it's called like jewel fibre brush. So it's a stippling brush, really soft. I used to love using these. I don't use stippling brushes as much anymore. It's so soft. And I just find with certain foundations, this just gives your skin the best airbrush look. I'm going to use foundation at my MAC Studio Fix. Just pop my brush in like so, and get my mirror again so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm basically gonna mix between stippling, so just patting, and swirling. I haven't even washed these, and which is quite bad, I think. I think some people are really against that. But normally when you get new brushes, especially stippling brushes, the hairs will like fall out, but this isn't doing that. And the other thing I love about stippling brushes is they give you a really lovely, they blend it in so lovely, and it makes your skin look like skin. So if you don't like the really heavy look to your face, which I know a lot of people really don't, stippling brushes are definitely the way forward for you. And I also find I always use so much less product when I use a stippling brush because it disperses the product a lot more evenly across the skin. Yeah, I definitely like that. This brush, really nice, smooth finish. which is what you want with a foundation. You don't really want it to look cakey. The next brush is this concealer brush, and it's just a flat top concealer, and I'm going to use this to do both my highlight and contour. Now obviously in an ideal world you'd use 2 different brushes for that, but because I've only got one and I want to use it for both, I'm going to do both. So I'm going to start off by using my Contour Cosmetics palette. I'm going to take a little bit of this light shade, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this under my brow bone. I feel like this doesn't actually this hasn't really picked up much product, but then that could be my fault as well, so I'm going to try the chip. I'm just putting it in all the places that I would normally highlight anyway. Actually no, it is, but it's not picking up much product, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to use the second from darkest shade, which is here. That's my brush. If you can hear like moving, it's because I'm on a beanbag. And then I'm just gonna put this on my forehead, down the side of my nose, and then on my cheekbones. And then taking the darkest colour, I then put that right there. And take my stippling brush again, just because I want them areas to be the most contoured. Okay, and take my stippling brush again. I'm literally just gonna blend that all in together. Is blend the light into the dark. Then before we put the stippling brush away, I'm just going to liquid highlight, and I'm just doing that above, in my hair apparently, here, there. Oh, it's gone everywhere. Apparently I'm just going to take it all over my face. Okay, once you've made yourself look like a shiny mess, obviously we want to powder it. I'm going to use the exposed powder brush. Again, it's quite soft. Not as soft as the stippling brush, but I find stippling brushes are always a lot softer anyway. It's quite dense. You could get away with using this as a contour brush, to be fair. And it has got a few... Oh no, that's just a really... No, that's a loose hair. It's got a few loose hairs, or a couple, but not as much. I mean, going like that. Actually, it's got a few loose hairs, but that is what it looks like. And it's kind of weird because powder brushes are normally like round, but if you can see, it's quite flat. So that's why I said it would be good for contour and bronzer. So we're not using it for that. But I'm just going to use my Magic BB powder. I really like this powder. And it's actually it's kind of rough on the skin. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. Not as soft as my Zoeva, that was all. It's done a decent job of powdering my face, which is what it is meant for. Next brush is, where are you? The contour brush. It has again a couple of loose hairs, but not too much. It's very dense actually. Like, yeah, it's really soft. Oh yeah, that's nice. I really like this so far. I forgot to mention, obviously they've all got red handles and it says what they are on them as well. And for contour, I'm going to use my Hoola by Benefit. I shouldn't need too much contour because we've cream contoured. And I find that cream contour kit, literally, do I have to do nothing? And it picks up a decent amount of product. Pick up too much, but doesn't pick up too little at the same time. In I'm just going to use my Mary Lou and just pop that on there. And I'm just going to put that. Oh, I love Mary Lou. And this brush is really good because it is like angled. You can just put it on its edge and buff Mary Lou right on the top of your cheekbone. I'm going to go back to the powder brush and I'm going to use Stay Pretty by MAC. So my overall opinion of these, I think they are definitely worth the money. They are great starter brushes, and I think even people that do makeup and are really into makeup, they're really good brushes to have in your kit because they do what they say, and they're so cheap as well. I'm not 100% sure of the price, but I know they're literally next to nothing. So I'll pop all the prices and links to where you can get them in the description box below. And yeah, I think my favourite brush out of the four, including my eyebrow one, which I put back in the packet, I think, if to tell the God's honest truth, it's probably the brow brush, because I think it works a lot better than my Zoeva brush, and that is literally my holy grail at the moment, and it's the one that I reach for all the time, so I would definitely say this is better than that. My least favourite one, probably, but still like a really good brush, is the powder brush, and mainly because I don't really tend to use powder brushes. I would normally just use like a brush like this, or like a little setting brush to do my powder, but it still works really well, and I would definitely purchase it for other people. It's just, like I said, I don't really tend to use powder brushes as per se. These would make amazing gifts for people as well that are just starting out, and like I said, I would really recommend them, so yes. I also received some false lashes, like I said. I will do a separate review video for those, and I will pop that into the description box when I have uploaded it, which will probably be in about a week. So yeah, other than that, I will see you guys soon. Bye!